What's up, guys? My name's Captain Dave and welcome back to the Amazing Spider-Man 2, where last time we left off we had a rather interesting conversation with Felicia, which kind of put all the pieces of the puzzle together and realised that Wilson Fisk, Kingpin, Craven, hell, they're all one and the same.
Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone.
In a manner of speaking, or at least they're all connected somehow. And as we just said, or as Spider-Man just said, Harry is the most connected person we know. So I think it definitely suggests that, at least I think it would bode well for us if we went and spoke to our good friend Harry Osborn to see if he knows what's going on around here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Although picking up comic books are definitely something that are on the agenda. But before we do that, as I said in the last one, I really wanted to use that big time costume for the mission inside the museum, but alas, that was not to be. I unlocked the flip side one. So what I'm going to do now is before we go off and speak to Harry, I'm going to head over to this Russian hideout that has now appeared over this far side over here, and I can almost guarantee
that's when you think I can't get any better.
That we'll probably get the big time costume now, but if not, I think it's definitely time we switch up this bad boy, because we've already wore this suit before, so. Ooh, we'll pick up the comic book though before we move on.
I'll take that.
And that one too.
Oh yeah.
And I suppose later on we can go do some crime solving, because I mean we're becoming more and more of a menace as time moves on. But we did a lot of crime fighting and problem solving in the last recording session, so I really want to get on with some of the main stories. So we'll go around and attend to some of the stuff going along in the city later on. As for now, let's enter this Russian hideout and hopefully get the big time suit. If not, I think it's time we change out this black suit anyway.
I get the feeling there's more to this place than it seems.
And I think we're almost certainly going to be right. Alright, let's have a look around. Who we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. And also one of those big exploding eye things. Looks like we've got work cut out for us this time. Right, let's hopefully not make a complete pig's ear of this like we have the last couple of times. Let's take this one nice and slow. No mistakes. John, in the interest of no mistakes, I'm not taking any chances. I'm only going to take people out if I know for a fact I can take them out without being seen. I'm done messing this one up. Alright, that guy's looking that way, that one is looking down. I think if I remember this bit rightly, these neither one of these guys move. So, let's just hope they don't see each other when this happens.
People work around here.
Good, good. That's exactly what I like to see. So you've got a friend that's about to join you. If we wait till Buddy Boy over here moves away, we should be able to take down that guy as well. In actual fact, we've got quite a few roaming guys actually. It might bode us well to take out quite a few of these. Where's this guy going? Oh, I might need to take this guy out soon, as he might notice that one of his friends is missing as well. Don't want you going over there and realising that one of your pals is now missing. Damn it, who saw me?
Dangerously close to blowing my cover.
Yep, I'm well aware of that. Man, and there was me trying to be as secretive as possible, and I still managed to blow it. So So I even checked around me as well. I didn't think there's anybody looking my direction, but yeah, there's a lot of guys. It only takes a split second for one of them to turn around. I'm just going to hang around here until these guys go back to their positions, which I think he might be doing just about now. Say nighty night.
Relax and enjoy being unconscious.
And get well acquainted with the wall. Rightio, who we got left around here? It's like you're on your lonesome over here, buddy. Oh, I didn't realise there was a guy sitting inside this thing. Maybe that was the guy who blew my cover just now. That would explain it. There must be a simple way of taking out this guy. Huh, I don't even remember this guy being in here last time. This can't be a new thing. Huh, that's funny. I don't ever remember seeing this guy before. Let's see if I can take him out this way. Hopefully I won't blow my own cover. That is if I can even get in there. Well, that was a tad sloppy, but got it done. Yeah, I don't ever remember seeing this guy in here before. Maybe last time I did it, I just was completely oblivious to him, but... yeah, because when you're going around these Russian hideouts, you don't actually have to take everyone down. You can just, if you can get to the piece of Oscorp tech without anybody seeing you, then good for you. You don't actually have to get through and get rid of everybody. Right, now when you're whip shooting this thing, you want to be very careful. You don't just keep mashing the web button and accidentally web up the guy in front of it. Like that. Exactly like that.
There's someone here.
Just saying that you don't want to do that, and then I go and do it myself anyway. This is not boding well. Get in here! Stop causing me trouble.
Cute when they're asleep.
Man alive, this has got to be the sloppiest one I've done yet. But it is all worth it for the suit. Which way are they looking? You're looking that way. You can come with me.
I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it on your pillow.
Sorted. Man, that could have gone a lot better, but hey, we still got the job done eventually, so... can't complain, I guess. Can't complain. Might have been easier, actually, to go down that way. As I say, yeah, you don't have to take everyone down. I mean, if you can get to the equipment without... with loads of these guys still left alive, then go for it. I mean, Still works out just the same.
Cars? I work on a big win with style.
There we go, there's the suit I wanted before. A little bit too late to the party, but hey, still going to get some good use out of it. And with that being said, it is big suit time. I love this suit. It's kind of like the spider armor that I was wearing previously, except for a bit more skin tight, not as bulky. It's kind of basically almost like the same suit, the same design, except for this one's built for stealth. This one's built for stealth, whereas the other one's built more for taking a punishment.
Suspected burglary in progress. Stand by for location.
Speaking of taking a punishment.
Harry probably knows more about this than anyone.
Pretty good at sniffing out traps.
Not this time, pal.
Woo! No, you don't.
Come right out with some cold water. Why can't they all be like that? I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Business owners praised Spider-Man for improvement not just in crime rates, but also in the local economy.
Yeah, I'm not exactly going to go around the patrol now, but I was right next to that one, so I figured, meh, why not? I think it's time we go off and see Harry, and we definitely find out what it is he knows, because I think it's about time we get ourselves some answers. We did a lot of patrolling before, so we can go around and patrol somewhat later. Oh, before we do though, I see that audio log there.
Every day a new crisis, a new distraction. Armed lunatics take hostages in our building. Some low-level employee gets himself electrocuted on the job. I don't need this. I can't have it. And the whole city's a mess. If the police can't keep order, I will. The battle armor we're developing for the military could help. I don't have the connections in local government to make it work, but I know a potential investor who does.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've got a Harry Osborn audio log. Oh, if we can't have an audio log, well, why settle for an audio log when we can have the real thing? Let's go see Harry.
Harry's more likely to talk to his old pal Peter Parker than some nut in a costume.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, It's just, I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but after losing my dad and Uncle Ben, I guess I wanted to believe.
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared, and his work went with him.
I kind of like that bit. It kind of almost gives a backstory to why the cross species were even being made in the first Spider-Man game itself. It's sort of like, I kind of like how they almost relate back to that.
Your task force, their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
Oh, now that could get awkward.
just what I want.
Hope you don't mind me taking your tech pieces, though. They, I think they're going to benefit me more than they're going to benefit you.
As if I didn't have enough problems. Now I have to worry about Oscorp being stolen out from under me. Donald Mencken's supposed to work for me. And for now, he's doing what I say. But it's obvious he'd like to run the place. Then there's Wilson Fisk. He keeps offering to buy the company. I might even sell it, if I didn't need Oscorp's research division to find a cure for my disease. I've got to watch them. They'd both stab me in the back without thinking twice.
Oh, look at that. We've even got a message from J. Jonah Jameson as well. Talking about Harry Osborn's pumpkins. I really hope that's not a euphemism. Parker, I hear Oscorp's developing new microbombs so smart they can hide them inside anything. And they're testing them in Halloween decorations. You're friends with that Osborn kid. I'll pay extra for an exclusive shot. Ha! Okay, J. Jonah Jameson. Oh, I'll try my hardest. Ooh. The cosmos. So what do we have around here? Anything of interest? Those cool buildings, some nice statues, a piano. Another audio log, I'll be taking that, thank you very much.
I caught up with Peter Parker. We used to be pretty good friends when we were kids, and our dads were partners. I was hoping he might be able to tell me more about his father's research, but he doesn't know any more than I do. Less, actually. Based on Dad's papers, I get the impression Richard Parker went on the run because Dad wanted to weaponize his research. Typical Norman Osborn. He either ran off or killed the one guy who might have been able to save his life.
Well, hopefully I can do something a little bit more for you. You don't exactly seem like old Norman Osborn was. Oh, speaking of old Norman Osborn, examine pumpkin.
Huh. A little early for Halloween, isn't it?
Indeed it is. I think that might be just what old JJ was looking for.
I hate to do this behind Harry's back, but he's been acting strange lately. I'll only give this to Jameson if it looks like Oscorp's breaking the law.
Plus it'll make us a quick buck. Parker, you won't win any award for these photos. Try harder next time or I won't pay you. Is there anything else around here, Harry, before we make a move? I mean, we've got all our photos and audio logs, but hey, there might be something of relevance we can look at. Examine bookshelf.
Biology, genetics, medicine. Pretty heavy stuff for the Harry Osborn I remember.
Yeah, well, a genetic disease that threatens your life tends to do that to somebody. Alright, I think that's everything around here. Nice chatting with you, Harry, but I must be going.